What's happening, guys? Professor Mike Coach T back one more time. Still looking at the cross grip attack series from the closed guard, something I use a lot in jiu-jitsu. Today the technique is the top lock armbar. I learned this directly from Roger Gracie when he came to Victor Osimhen's Academy in Nottingham. All right, really solid armbar, okay? And the beautiful thing about it is it counters the predictable defenses of our opponent, all right? So we're going to talk through those today real quick, and I'll show you what the technique is. But it comes from that cross grip, sleeve grip in the closed guard, all right? If you don't know what that is, go back to Monday. We'll show you some awesome techniques all week. Today, cross grip, armbar, closed guard. Before we go there, let's understand the two ways that we can predict our opponent will move when we go for the armbar. First thing is they want to build base and extend away. Okay, before I get this elbow over the center line, if they retract their body, there's no armbar here. No, however I want to do it, if they're back up straight and I can't get this elbow across my center line, okay, my hips, there's no armbar, okay? So we need to deal with the fact that my opponent can create distance. Okay, the second most predictable thing is when I do get the elbow in position, my opponent can stack into me. Okay, and if he stacks into me, it can be really hard. Obviously there's ways to deal with it, but it can be, particularly if the guy's bigger, a lot of pressure to deal with. And we've all been in this armbar situation where the guy comes and stacks in and we're not able to deal with it. We're not able to extend our hips so our opponent can escape from there, right? So we want to be able to find an armbar option which can deal with both of those before they even happen, because they're both problems, right? This is what we do. We're looking at our cross grip series. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were here. Today, we're just going to take the cross grip. In order to manage distance, I'm going to take a collar grip on my opponent. Now look, the way it was taught to me was 4 fingers in, gives us access to a choke, right, if we need it. So that's awesome. Personally, what I find is, when I'm using this, I like to go thumb in. And there's a reason for that. I'll share that with you in a sec. So we go thumb in, the collar. Gives me a really nice grip to control distance. Now my opponent can only retract to the length of my arm now, right? So we're managing the distance now. If I don't have this, they can go back as far as they want and I can lose the arm. So I go in, collar, thumb in, cross grip. Now, top lock position. Open the legs, shoot my knee over my opponent's shoulder. Okay? The arm I'm attacking. I would cross my other leg over the top. This is the top lock position. Okay, what this allows us to do is, if my opponent does stack into me now, is use my legs and my core to push them away. So now I can manage distance close because I can create distance, and if they try and create distance themselves, I can pull back and manage. So they are stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? They're now really stuck, and this is where we want them to be. Now to finish, like any armbar, we want a great angle, don't we? So the top leg now, it's advantageous it's crossed on top, because all I need to do is hammer hard down here, and then I will bring my leg over to create the angle, perfect to attack the arm. Now look, if for whatever reason we're unable to get this leg around, maybe my angle's poor, maybe in the melee of the match, you just don't have the best angle. All right, you can use this thumb in grip, that's why I like it, to prise open my opponent's head. So look, let's say I turn the corner, feet are engaged, so my posterior chain's strong, he's locked in here, but I just can't get this leg open. I could use my fist to bar open that space and come back through. Again, feet engaged, pulled back, heavy at the top of my crown of my opponent's head. There's the arm, back to the wrist, super tight. Okay? And he's squeezed, of course. One more time. In. Control the distance. Okay? I can always use this to break my opponent's arm. If he's strong here and he's firing, I can use this on the inside to break my opponent down. Alright, cool. Top lock position. Over. This is the armbar's on now. Alright, it's like a checkmate position again. Can't stack into me because of the power of my legs. Can't run away from me because of the top lock and this grip here. Now, one thing you might consider is, if the elbow is not in a perfect place, you've got time now to get this elbow in and over the fulcrum where you want to break it. So you can pull in here. All right? Make sure this is nice and tight. Now when I'm ready, I create a better angle. Over the top. Knees squeezed. Okay, pointing in the same direction. Feet engaged. Very, very tight arm bar from here. There's the finish, okay? Hardly any movement. Brings it on. Okay, remember, you've got to know why we're doing things in Jiu-Jitsu. We've got to create and manage distance, okay? If we don't manage distance, the guy will run away when we get to here, he'll pull back, no good, we've lost it, or they'll stack into us. So give yourself the ability to control the match at every stage, and every time you'll get the finish. Thanks, Coach T. Hope you enjoyed that. Stole it from Roger Gracie. No one better. See you tomorrow. Take care.